What's up, guys? This is Jo the Nub, and I decided to make this YouTube channel to share some tips, tricks, and cool raids from me and my clan, Unity Air Force. So to start this channel off, I am going to be sharing 4 3-star attacks from our most recent war against the clan Best Vietnam. So let's get started. We're going to start off here by an attack by STAT, which was the first 3-star of the war. And he's going to start off by dropping his queen, followed by a couple of healers. And this looks to be a Go Hog raid. So the queen is going to start by taking out some of those outside buildings. And then she can move on in and start destroying a couple of defenses. And she's just going to start walking around the base. So she takes out the defenses one at a time, with the healers keeping her alive. And once that air defense goes down, he's going to go ahead and start dropping some golems. Now the queen is going to move on, take out that cannon, and now no more defenses are targeting her, so the healers are going to be able to heal her back up to full health pretty easily. So now he's just got a couple of troops clearing out some buildings while he drops his wall breakers and his final golem and gets his first entry point into the base. Now he drops his second pair of wall breakers, has a poison down next to the clan castle to kill the witch right when it comes out. Now he has 3 golems, both of his heroes, raged into the core. Drops his jump to get them further in there. So now he's got a ton of large troops in the core, being able to destroy everything in their path. And so now that the queen got taken out, he's going to go ahead and start deploying his hogs on the left side over there. And he's going to drop his first heal spell and then activate his Archer Queen ability. And the queen is going to be able to take out both of those Inferno Towers. That way the hogs are going to be able to roll through this base pretty easily under those heal spells. So now everything is just being taken out. The hogs are doing a good job on the outside, taking out every defense in their way. Drops his final heal spell. And at this point, you could pretty much tell that this is probably going to be a 3-star. It looks pretty good. Not many defenses are up, and he has a ton of hogs, as well as his queen is still alive and being healed by that healer. So now all he has left is that wizard tower, and the queen is able to take that out pretty easily. So now no more defenses remain, and it's just a matter of time before these hogs can take out the rest of the buildings for the 3-star. So the hogs are just going to move on from the camp to the final elixir collector, and that'll complete the 100% raid. So that was the first raid. Good job by STAT, and let's move on to the next raid. So let's move on to our second attack by this guy. I will not try to pronounce his name because I suck at that. And it is a very similar attack to the last one. It's another Go Hog with a Queen Healer walk around, this time with only 2 healers instead of 3, which is kind of a risk, but he's going to be able to get it to work pretty easily. So she just goes around taking out some of these outside buildings and some of these first layer defenses. So the queen is just going to walk around slowly, being healed by those healers, while he has a couple of archers and a minion on the left side to take out some of those outside buildings. So the queen will just slowly walk around, taking out everything in that pathway, walking up towards the top of the base. And only 1 defense is shooting at her right now, so the healers are able to heal her up pretty easily. So he drops his first golem and a couple of wizards, and then his second golem. And so now all those defenses are being distracted, so the healers can heal up the queen without her being hurt. So now the top corner defenses are being taken out, and he drops his final golem, followed by a wizard on the top left. And so now once that collector goes down, he drops in his wall breakers to make the first entry point into this base. And then he drops his poison, just like last raid, to take out the witch right when it comes out. Now he drops his king, so just like last time, he has 3 golems and both heroes raging into the core. Then he jumps in and freezes with a perfect freeze, getting both Furnos and the queen. And he's going to drop a giant, followed by most of his hogs on the left side. The giant will distract the wizard tower and Mordor, and then he drops some more hogs on that cannon down there. So he only has 2 heal spells, so he has to kind of be smarter with dropping them. Now you can see that the queen is targeting a wall, which means that the Inferno is kind of surviving, being able to take out some hogs. But the queen is able to break through and take the Inferno out quick enough to where it will not be doing too much damage to the hogs. And so he deploys his last heal spell to help the hogs take out these last few defenses. And so you can see both of his heroes are up. His queen is at full health and his king is being healed back up, and all of the defenses are taken out already. So it's just a matter of cleanup, and he's got a ton of troops left to finish off this base. So that was a good raid, and let's move on to our third attack. So this raid will be a Lavaloon raid done by me, and once again we're going to start off with a queen healer walk. So I drop my queen followed by 3 healers and a couple minions to clear out some buildings. And I drop a rage, that way the healers can heal the queen a little bit easier and the queen can take out these defenses much faster. So she's going to be able to take out those point defenses pretty quickly, and once that last cannon goes down, I drop a giant so it can distract the archer tower and X-bow from the queen. So I drop a second giant just so she can get healed back to full health and stay there for a couple more seconds. That way the X-bow and archer tower will not take her down low enough to where I would have to prematurely hit her royal cloak ability. So she's going to walk around taking out some more buildings, and I drop my first golem and a couple wall breakers to make my first entry. And at the top I drop the rest of my wall breakers so I could deploy my king and he can take out that air defense. So I dropped my poison right in front of the clan castle, thinking that I was gonna come out, but it didn't. So I have to wait for the golem to break in a little closer. And now that the witch came out, I can hit the king ability so he won't distract the clan castle to the other side. So my queen takes out his queen, and then I hit the ability to take out the dragon and air defense. So now that I've taken out a huge chunk of this base, I finally start my Lavaloon deployment, and I wrap around the entire top of this base, dropping down some haste spells and freezing. And I purposely missed that top air defense just so it can work on those hounds and I could get some pups to help me clean up. That way I won't run out of time. So I drop my rage and my last freeze to get to that last Inferno tower. Now you can see at this point I have a ton of balloons left. I have that hound still alive, and all that's left is that Tesla. And I look down and I see that my queen is still alive, being healed up by those healers. So she's at full health, just shooting at that wall. Now all the defenses are taken out, and so now it's just another matter of cleanup. And I had plenty of time left at this point. So the pups are just going to go around taking out the rest of these outside buildings. And now they're just going to go around, and the queen is going to take out that builder's hut for the third 3-star of this war. And now we are going to move on to the final 3-star attack. And this one was also done by me, and this was the most heroic attack. And in my opinion, this base was much easier than the other 3 to 3-star, because this is just an anti-2-star base, whereas the others were anti-3-stars. So this time, no queen healer walk around. I just dropped my queen and a golem to start taking out some defenses. And then I break in and then drop my king, put a poison right in front of the clan castle, and then hit my king's ability to take out the queen and the air defense. So now that the queen and air defense is gone, all I have to do is wait for the dragon to go to my queen. Then my queen can take him out whatever a dragon is, male or female, I don't know. So I start dropping my hounds and balloons all across the base, and then I start dropping 2 of my hastes, and then I deploy some of my balloons and one of my hounds at the bottom, followed by a haste. And so now I'm just deploying just the rest of my spells, and that's pretty much key for 3-starring an anti-2-star base, is you really want to overwhelm the whole base with just a bunch of spells and troops all around the base. And you could tell already that this base is done. So I pretty much was able to destroy the whole base, all the defenses, in just about a minute and a half. So now it's just easy cleanup with 5 lava hounds just being destroyed. So I have a ton of pups and a ton of balloons alive to finish off this base. So now that everything's taken out, that will wrap it up for the final 3-star raid this war. So personally, that was a pretty good war for me, a 6-star war, second one in a row that I got, so that's pretty good for me. And that's going to wrap it up for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.